Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today as we're sitting here in the Wrestle Vessel. Good old lunchtime as we're going on down the road. I made a video the other day talking about the speculation of John Cena versus the Undertaker for the upcoming WrestleMania 34 in New Orleans Spectacular. This has got a lot of people on the internet talking, basically just people saying, how can Undertaker wrestle after, retiring last year at WrestleMania 33? Who's going to come out and take this guy seriously? After especially losing for the second time at WrestleMania, what does he really have to offer? Well, the only answer that I have to go along with that is that he's the freaking Undertaker. And, as long as I can tell, WrestleMania 30 was not the best match, in my mind, between Brock and the Undertaker. Undertaker suffered the very early concussion very early on in the match. And he just really wasn't all there. It doesn't mean that he didn't give it all to it. And in my opinion, Undertaker versus Roman Reigns was not one of the best wrestling matches of all time either. WrestleMania 31, as well as what the fuck did he do at WrestleMania 32? Dude, I don't even remember what the Undertaker did at WrestleMania. Oh, he fought against Shane. That match wasn't that great either. So maybe since WrestleMania 30, Undertaker matches haven't been up to the caliber of what, the Undertaker versus Batista, Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels, Undertaker versus Triple H, Undertaker versus CM Punk matches were. But through that span of time, Undertaker was having the best match at WrestleMania year in and year out. Undertaker is getting up there. He's not no spring chicken. He's a guy who's been in the WWF since 1990. Before that, he wrestled, the independents. He did the circuits. He was in the NWA, whatever you want to call WCW at the time. He did all of that. Me and Mark Calloway. So this guy's seen some shit in his life. But I still honestly believe that Undertaker can bring it to the table in a match that's really going to make sense. Undertaker did not make any appearances for WrestleMania 31 to push the Bray Wyatt match. The WrestleMania 32 match was honestly like, Shane McMahon came walking into the building before Monday Night Raw and said, hey, Daddy Mac, I'm ready to come back to work, and they had to put something together as fast as they could. As fast as they announced that Shane was coming back, Shane was going to be wrestling at WrestleMania, Shane was going to wrestle against Undertaker, and the match was going to be in a Hell in a Cell. All of that stuff hit you like that. There was no storyline to really put it together. Especially at that point, Undertaker was basically saying that, this was WrestleMania and that he was going to bring it. And, Shane's blood was going to be on his hands. There was no blood. The match was in the Hell in a Cell. They fought if and around. Shane jumped off the top of it. He didn't even connect. I guess that wasn't the second time in a row. But for the second time, he's jumped off the Hell in a Cell and he's missed. He took the spot through the table, and I guess that spot's big enough that it could kill somebody, but, don't fucking do it if you ain't gonna hit it every once in a while. It's like when Swagger used to do that run into the corner, grab the turnbuckles, jump up, and land on somebody. How many times in a row did we see him miss that thing before you finally started saying, like, hey, Jack, maybe that ain't your move. Maybe you don't need to be doing that anymore. I believe Cena versus Undertaker, no matter where you put that on the card. I understand that, it might not have a championship. It might not have, a big stipulation on it. It just might be that Cena and Undertaker want to have a match at WrestleMania, and this is when we're finally going to get it. I believe that will be the match of the night. I think you go into WrestleMania week, I think that's the match that most people are going to be caring about. And that's where, people will be buying the Cena versus Undertaker t-shirt. They'll be wanting to buy the Cena versus Undertaker plaque. That is a match that people have been waiting for since easily 2004, 2005, and people have been really, really clamoring for since 2010. If this match doesn't happen this year, it's going to start turning into one of those things like Stone Cold Steve Austin returning and having a match at WrestleMania against a CM Punk or Brock Lesnar. That people are going to be saying, this is the last possible chance that this match could happen. I don't think that if this match does not happen at WrestleMania 34, I think it's going to be one of those matches that go down in time that we wish we would have saw, and this is the chance that they could deliver to it. Undertaker versus Cena, WrestleMania 34.